Hey, what's up guys? This is the Epic Gamer Boy 2 here, and today I'm going to be doing a part 2 of how I get obsessed with tech. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, part 1, so for part 1, you guys saw I explained everything, and that was around like 40 minutes and something. So, yeah, today we're going to start off in 2018 to now. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, in 2000 so starting with early 2018, I had a play. Well, in December 2017, I had a play date with my cousin, and then in 2018, I went to Hong Kong that time, and 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 I had a lot of fun. And when I came back, my my also my S3 that time was cracked, and then in like and then my birthday, and then in like March 2018, my S3 broke. Like the AMOLED broke because I dropped it so many times, and then the AMOLED broke. Also, after my iPad Mini 2 Silver broke, my dad bought me a Samsung Galaxy Tab. I think it was a Galaxy Tab A, because I checked my Best Buy, my dad's Best Buy order from like 3 years ago, and actually 4 years, 3 or 4 years ago, and I saw the name of it. So yeah, so I had a Galaxy Tab and a S3. Well, that time my dad bought my brother a phone that did not really last so long. It was a Samsung Galaxy J3 that my dad let my brother use, but he raged at it and then like slammed it down, and then the LCD broke. So so that sucks for that. Well, yeah, and then 2018 I had a Galaxy Tab and a and a and a S3, and yeah, I mostly had Android devices in 2018. Well, that's where well in well here's some stuff that has happened. So in 2007 in in late 2017, my sister went to Vienna and London, and she lost her phone there, and then and then in like I think, yeah, it was November 2017 where she she lost her phone that time. It was a Moto E4 that she had, and then in 2018, my mom just gave her the 6 Plus, and then she bought a 8 Plus. It was the same 8 Plus that I used to have. That's 256 gig, and then she used it as her main phone until 2019. So in 2018, yeah. So after my S3 broke, my dad just gave me a LG phone, and then I just use it. I didn't even I've never complained when I had that, and I didn't know how slow it was in 2018. So I had a Galaxy Tab and that, and my dad also bought me an Amazon Fire tablet, which actually he bought that in 2019. Well, I'm talking about 2018. So yeah, I had 3 devices: a Galaxy S1, a LG something which I do not know, and a Galaxy Tab. I still have my S1 with me working that in 2018. Yeah, and my sister had a iPhone 6 Plus. My mom had a 8 Plus, and my dad had a Moto G4. Yes, but this time I did bring them on vacation with me. Except I didn't show it in pictures. It's just I haven't showed in picture. And then in like November 2018, I went to my cousin's house to visit my cousin. And then in January 2019, that's where I come back. And then I just asked my dad, saying, "Can I get another Android phone? This LG is kind of slow to me." And then he's like, yeah, sure, I'll get. Yeah, sure." And then he gave me. So, and then he just gave me the LG phone. And then he just gave me his Moto G4, and then he bought a Moto G5 Plus that in 2019 January. That he used as his main phone. My mom still had an 8 Plus back then. But then that's where the iPhone, where my sister's phone, that's where my first sister's phone, the touchscreen started to get messed up. It's probably because it was also dropped many times over using it. So yeah, so first her 6 Plus broke. Uh, and then my mom just gave her the 8 Plus to let her use it temporarily, and then my mom got a 10R, the one that I don't know if I still have now. The same 10R that I do not know if I still have now. And I used the Moto G4. Then in March 2019, the Moto G4 I had broke because I don't know what happened to it exactly. I think the charging port kind of broke on it. And then, oh yeah, I think the charging port broke on it, and I didn't really have much Android chargers that I can work with it. I don't know, probably the charging port broke because I was pushing too hard while charging it, I guess. And yeah, and then I did something stupid in 2019. I took a shower with my Galaxy Tab, and then I just got water damaged at the end. And then that's something I did stupid in early 2019. And then my dad bought me an Amazon Fire tablet. I used to think it was okay, but then I started to hate it because you need an Amazon account on it in order to purchase games. To purchase paid games. And that really sucks. I started hating it in June 2019. So, yeah. In 2019, I did grow my devices more. I did grow my device collection more, even though I wasn't really obsessed with tech. Well, that was early 2019. In late 2019 is where I started getting most obsessed with tech. So, yeah, after the Moto G4 I had broke in March 2019, I waited until June 2019 to get more devices. So, yeah. Yeah. And then in June 2019, that's when I started my YouTube channel, the original Zaptec Gamer Boy, that the channel got suspended for so many copyright content. So, yeah, that's why I started that. That's why I started that. I hate it when my videos don't get a lot of views. When it's been stuck on 1 or 2 views for like a week or something. Yeah, in June 2019, I I like used I just got bored. I just started hating the I just started to hate the Amazon Fire tablet. I still have the case for it now, but I just destroyed the tablet itself. The Amazon Fire tablet. I used to like I used to love it when my dad first bought it for me, but then I hate it because. And the thing is that I keep getting locked out by this annoying parent control thingy. That sucks because I feel like Amazon hates me. So yeah, it was on my dad's account that time. And then in 2019, I just randomly used that thing to buy some devices. Mm. Like when I asked, like I was like, "Mom, Dad, can I get a better device than that?" I said that in like early June 2019, and he was like, "Actually, I bought it in May 2019." I was like, "Mom, Dad, can I get a better device than this? This device sucks because I keep getting locked out by this parent control." And then my dad like helped me bypass the parent control, and then I just start buying some better devices on me. So in June 2019, the devices I bought was a two iPhone 6s. I bought two by accident. I wasn't really mean to buy two. It's just that the Amazon website was so laggy, and I just pressed add to cart two times. So yeah, I had two iPhones. Yeah, I bought two iPhone 6s, a iPad Mini 1, and another iPad Mini 2 that's space gray. My second one. So yeah. So after that, so after that, let me think. After that, I just start like after that, I still have my S1 working at the time. Oh, I forgot to mention from like in 2016, I was messing around with my S1 a lot because that time I was bored and nothing and have nothing to do. But then I accidentally deleted the old Angry Bird games, even though it was still available in like the App Store and Google Play Store that time. But after I accidentally deleted those on my S1. I couldn't download them back, and then that really sucks. Yes, and then that really sucks. I couldn't download the old Angry Birds games back on my S1, so I just started messing around on my S1 even more from 2016 to 2019, and then from two yeah, 2019. I started messing around with it even more after I accidentally deleted the old Angry Bird games off of it. Mm. And so, well, yeah, that sucks. And then, let me think what else happened. So, after one of those, and then, like, somewhere, and then later, and then I got obsessed with some more games in 2019. About in 2017 was the time when I started playing Geometry Dash. Um, September 2017. When I first started playing Geometry Dash on my, it was the light version, and it was on my S3, and I couldn't download S1, so I played on my S3 and my iPad Mini 2. But that time the screens are really cracked on them. They almost cut my fingers, but they didn't, which is great. But yeah, and then 2 years later, that's where I got the full version. I started playing the full version of Geometry Dash. So yeah, and then after when like my devices arrive, the only devices I see that is the iPad Mini 1, the iPad, the iPhone, the iPad Mini 1, iPhone, and my two iPhone 6s. But I couldn't find the iPad Mini 2, even though it says it was shipped to me, delivered to me. Until April I found it. So yeah, that really sucks. I couldn't find those. So then I just started being obsessed with tech and making a YouTube channel. So when I first got my iPad Mini 1, it was on iOS 9.3.5. I have two iPhone 6s, like, they're both on different iOS versions when I first got them. Like, one was on iOS 9, and the other one was on iOS 11, but then I updated both of them to iOS 12. It's really rare how I got an iPhone 6 with iOS 9 in 2019. But I updated both of them to iOS 12. The last time I had them was on iOS 12.4.2. Yes, and then I started updating devices a lot when time goes on. And then I just start watching some tech YouTubers. I start watching some YouTube videos about iPhones, iPads, and iPods. So yeah, and then my phone collection. Oh, also something happened is that I also found my sister's old iPhone 6 Plus under her bed one time, and then I plug into a charger. Like, it was passcode locked because she forgot to reset it before she upgrade. She forgot to reset the phone before she upgraded. Yep, she forgot to reset her phone. Well, it had a messed up touchscreen anyway. She complained that it was typing some weird stuff that she was not typing. So yeah, and then I found that thing. So what I did with it is that I watched a YouTube of how to reset a passcode locked iPhone, iPad on iTunes, and then I did that as well. And then after that, I restored it. I had a PC that time, and I used my own PC to restore it through iTunes. It was a PC that one of my sister's friend gave me. Yeah, I just stored it through iTunes through there. And then, after I restored it through iTunes, then the 6 Plus was iCloud locked. And then I just didn't know what to do with it, so it wasn't until October where I started destroying. Yep, October. Well, actually, it wasn't. Well, actually, it was 2019 where I started fully doing destructions. In 2017 was just me dropping devices by accident, then cracking the screen and the digitizer. So yeah, and then I had like 4 phones on me, 2 iPhone 6s. Well, I started updating them to iOS 12 in July 2008. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It was in July 2020. Not 2020, sorry. It was July 2019 where I started updating my 2 iPhone 6s to... I'm so sorry, guys. It was in 2020. It was July 2019 where I started updating both of my iPhone 6s to iOS 12. The iPad Mini 1 I had, I just kept it on 9.3.5 because it doesn't get iOS 10 or higher. And I still have my old S. The old S1 was just somewhere in my house. I didn't really care about it back then. And I had and a iPhone 6 Plus. That time yes, my sister did rage at her 6 Plus in early 2019, and then when I found it, I was typing some weird stuff in the setup screen as well. Because because the digitizer was messed up. So, yeah, like I had 4 phones and an iPad with me. So, and then in October 2020, October 2019, where I destroyed my sister's old 6 Plus that was iCloud locked because I'm sick of it being in in the setup screen being iCloud locked. So, and then I like smashed it. I have a pic. So, yeah. One of my iPhone 6s broke, but the other one I just traded in for an upgrade. And then in November 2019, me and my mom went to the Apple store to upgrade. My mom bought a 11 and a 10R. My sister and then I started using the 8 Plus and she uses the 10R in Coral and then my dad uses the 11. She still has the red 10R. So and yes, I was obsessed with tech back then cause cause I was when I was at the Apple store that time, I just love seeing those iPhone 11 Pros and 11 Pro Maxes because I feel like those phones are really awesome. Yeah, I'm getting a headache for all those talking. So yeah, that's that. Doing, and then in December 2019, I just started traveling. Oh, I forgot to mention in October 2019. Why do I keep saying 20? December 2019, I started traveling with my family. In October 2019 is where I bought a iPad Mini 4 because that time I feel like my iPad Mini 1 was too slow on iOS 9, so I bought a iPad Mini 4. Not the one that my dad had. It was my old iPad Mini 4 that I have. I did show it on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I really liked that thing when I got it. And I noticed it was a lot faster when I got it, and yeah. Yeah, in 2020. Yeah, and then in January 2020, um, that's where I also that time my mom's car broke down and that's where my mom's car broke down and my old also every where I go before I upgraded to an 8 Plus, I was bringing my S1 everywhere. Cause yes, and it was in my mom's old car. Her car broke down in January 2020, and then later on she upgraded. Later on, she got a new car in 2000 in January 2020. She still has the car now. She had it since January 2020. So in January 2020, where her car broke down and my S1 was in there and then it was brought it to and then my S1 was lost forever and I couldn't find it. But when I lost my S1 that time, I didn't really care about it because I already know that the Galaxy S1 is unusable now, so I didn't really care a lot about that phone. So yeah, so I was just mostly sticking with my newer devices. Yeah, I still had my iPad Mini 1. Well, so then I had like a iPhone 8 Plus, iPad Mini 1, and iPad Mini 4. And then in February 2000 in February 2020 in 20 I that time I lost That was the time where I lost my iPad mini 1. I didn't know where I put it. I don't know where I lost it, but after I lost that, I didn't really care about that either because I was mostly sticking with my personal devices and my newer devices because because I mostly like newer devices. Because I was like, the iPad mini 1 is slow anyways. I don't care about it anymore. I'm mostly just gonna stick with my personal devices, and then yeah, I did. So yeah, and then in like late March of 2020, I raised out my A plus and broke it, and 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 my iPad Mini 4 was still working. And then in April of 2020, that's where I got my first ever iPhone 6s. It was rose gold 120 gigabyte. Did not get a chance to check the battery health. You know how that broke is because I raged at homework because the homework was getting hard for me that time. So yeah, that broke. And then in May 2020, my dad just gave me his 11 and bought himself a Moto G7 Play. And that's where I upgraded my iPad Mini 4 to a iPad 7th Gen. I and then I did I did do iOS 14 beta testing. And like it went pretty good besides Pokemon Go crash issues. And then in like August 2000, I think in August 2020, that's where I started meeting the Great Gamer, and we become friends at the end. Well, that time I found one of my dad's old phone, a Moto G3, around my house. I just destroyed it for a video. I don't have it on Google Photos because it was on my previous Apple ID. Because I think I ended up deleting it in my camera roll. So, I'm sorry we're seeing these all over again. So, yeah. Yeah, I destroyed it for a video. August 2020. And then in September, and then in some while later, I found my two broken iPhones. It was my old A plus. I raged at it, and my first iPhone 6s. Oh, I forgot to mention in April 2020, I did found a iPad Mini 2 around my house. It was sitting in my mom's closet the whole time, but I didn't notice. So I found it, and then I used it, and so I found it, and I used it, and I put every and I used it for a while. But then when my dad saw it, he's like, "Can I have the iPad Mini 2? You have a iPad 7, and the iPad 7 is a really good iPad." And I was like, "Fine." And then later while I still had it. That's where I recorded like one of my first two videos on this YouTube channel, like the Chaoscraft A/10 video. It was a realm that I used to have, but yeah, and a how to build a teleport machine. I still know how to do that now in Minecraft, except I haven't done it in so long. How to build a teleport machine. So yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, I have two videos that I recorded on my iPad Mini 2s. Yeah. So also after I found it, so after I found my old broken phones, I decided to recycle my broken 6S, and in September I bought another 6S. That's also rose gold 120 gigabyte. I bought two by accident. Or actually no, I got scammed on Best Buy. Because my dad canceled one, and I just bought another one. And I just bought another one. And then I was like, how is there two? I didn't buy two. I did not buy two. And then I got and then I did got scammed. So yeah. So I had two 6S's, a iPad Mini 2, my broken 8 Plus, and my iPhone 11. So yeah, and then in October I got a bit more destructive. I destroyed a Moto G5 Plus laying around. That time I didn't really have much Android chargers, so yeah, I didn't really have much. I do not have a lot of Android chargers that time, so I just ended up destroying it for a video. Yeah, I ended up destroying it for a video. Let me think. Yeah, like in September I did some destructions, and then in October I made some videos about Get Wrecked. That on my previous channel. And then I did a video of me destroying my iPad Mini 2. I used to think the iPad Mini 2 was a piece of crap, but then I realized no, it's not a piece of crap. Cause look, the iPad Mini 1 runs iOS 9 horrible. iPad Mini 2 runs iOS 12 great. So nope, it's not horrible. Yes, the last time I had my iPad Mini 2, it was on 12.4.8. That's the last time I had it on, when I broke it. That was the last time I had it on, when I broke it. It was Space Gray. That was my second one. Back when I had my old iPad Mini 2, I didn't really think it's a piece of crap because I wasn't obsessed with tech at the time. But I just, like, in June 2020 is where I started calling it a piece of crap. But somehow I learned a lesson from the, yeah, because the Great Gamer, I saw him destroying his 5S for a video. Like, he did comment saying, "Oh wow, you smashed your iPad Mini 2? I don't smash my iPads. All my iPads are in good shape." Well, yeah. But yeah. Also, when I destroyed my iPad Mini 2, I destroyed it while recording. So, but I did get the footage of it, and I uploaded like a month later. Yeah, that video did get some hate. Like some tech YouTubers have a reason of why they destroy devices for a video. Either iCloud locked, Google locked, passcode locked, or water damage, or or a messed up part. Yeah, maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. But for me, I just did it randomly. Now, for now on, I'll just try to collect tech from now on. Because, like I said, destroying tech, and if you're a tech collector and if you still destroy tech, I don't think that really make much sense. So, just be a good phone collector and not be destructive. Who knows? Am I still destructive in the future? Hmm. So, yeah, in 2000, yeah, and then in September, yeah, and then later on in October, I finally get to talk to the Great Gamer on Instagram. In September, we were mostly talking on YouTube. October and in September, we were mostly talking on YouTube, and August we just met. We did, yeah. I first commented in May saying, "Do you play Minecraft?" But then when I look at some, but then when I watched his videos more, I saw he had Minecraft on his devices, and I was like, maybe he does play Minecraft. So yeah. So yeah, in 2020. So yeah, so in later on in October 2020, he started giving me free phones. I think that was like after the iPhone 5's destruction he made. He just started giving me free phones because I was like, really, you could have given it away to me instead. Instead of instead of destroying it, and he was like, I can give you a free phone if you tell me where you live. And then I did tell him where I live, but I didn't mean to say it on YouTube because there's a bully on YouTube called Jellyfish, and he's so mean. His fans are mean as well. And he said they found my address. I'm guessing because they saw that unboxing video. I'm so sorry for saying that out loud because yesterday my mom woke up at this time. Yeah, and I got nervous. If that happens again, then I'll cut the video and I'll do it in the closet. I'm so sorry if it's so dark, but I'll do it in a gameplay, so it doesn't get boring for you. So I was, so, yeah, and then so the first three devices he gave me was a iPhone 6 that didn't really work good. Well, it was working at first, but when I took out the case, it just stopped working. He gave me an iPhone 4S and a Galaxy Note 4. I kind of destroyed the Galaxy Note 4 like an idiot. Though. So, yeah, and then later on, yeah, and then we started talking on FaceTime. And then he gave me two more phones, a LG K8 and a S6 and a Galaxy S6. To be honest, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus was a really good phone. I said I'm gonna be keeping it forever, but I just failed, and it sucks. So yeah, yeah, I water tested it in a video. Somehow, it's because I hit it with a rubber hammer and then decided to do a water test video on it. Sorry for the burp, but and then the thing got water damage. But after a couple of days later, it did come back to life. And after when it come back to life, it was making too many notifications and going crazy. But and then I just took out the battery, and after I took out the battery, it just completely stopped working. And I was like, maybe doing that wasn't a. You know what I could do instead of just taking out the battery on the S6H Plus? I could have just hide it in my closet. Yeah, hiding it in my closet is a good idea than taking that apart, but I wish I never. Also, I should start asking my parents to buy me some Android phones, because I'm mostly asking them to buy me iPhone. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's that. Oh my gosh, it's been 40 minutes again. So, and then I broke my personal iPad like an idiot, and then I got the same one, the same iPad 7 skin. Yeah, I got the same iPad 7 skin, and then, yeah, I also broke my brother's one, and then on Christmas he got the 8th gen. So, yeah, and then in, yeah, and then after that destruction, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop breaking tech from now on. And then I broke some tech even more. This sucks. So I broke some tech even more, and then I mean, breaking devices that other people gave you is the same thing as breaking your reward, and it's really stupid. So yeah. So yeah, it's really stupid how you destroy your own reward. So yeah, if you got some, yeah, if you ever get something from your friend, just please don't destroy it, because it's I know it's a waste of money. I've come to on every time I see tech destructions, I come to saying really it's a waste of money. And then also, if it's a waste of money, then why do I have to do it? Oh man. So yeah, and then even later, November, there were no destructions, but well, I just destroyed my entire Thomas toys because I didn't have use for them anymore. And then in December, I upgraded from the iPhone 11 to the iPhone SE second gen that I still have now. And it's really nice. And yeah, and my brother got a iPad 8 gen for Christmas. Look at all these iPad boxes I have here. I feel like I'm spending too much money on so much iPads. Uh, yeah. So yeah, that's that. And then in later on December 2000, and then later in Christmas, that's where I started getting more stuff. I got a keyboard piano, and then a cat piano I still have now. What else I got? I got a iPhone 7, iPhone 8 Plus. I got a 7 Plus, but the 7 Plus had issues, so I then returned it. I also got a black iPhone 7, which didn't really last long, but that got returned as well. I think it's probably because I spent too much stuff for Christmas. And then a iPod Touch 7. Which, so yeah. And then, yes, yeah, in December 2020, one of my friends at The Great Gamer, he gave me a iPhone SE first gen that I still have now, and the iPhone 4. It was an iPhone 4 with a stuck power button. It was also CDMA, but that one was Sprint, 8 GB. This one is Verizon, 8 GB. I have two iPhone 4s now, and yeah. I was so excited when I got that, and then yeah, and then I got that. That's in 2020, and I got that. That was in January 2021. But then that's where some more destruction started happening. First up, iPhone 4S, I dropped it in water, and then and then he bought me another 4S that's white, That one I destroyed it and I said it was scammed on eBay, but nope, because because I realized the time and date wasn't wrong. Man, I should have fixed. I should have. I didn't mean to destroy that white iPhone 4S. I should have fixed the date and time on it. I should have fixed the date and time on it, cause. Oh yeah. I think after that, then. So I think after I dropped the, yeah. So I did broke that. I said it was a scam, but I was like, but then when I got these, I was like, oh crap! And then when I first got the iPhone 4 and 4S, they did not connect to the App Store as well when I first got it, and I was like, oh yeah, I should have fixed in the time and date before I did that. Yes. Yes, that's why I saw it, because when I watched the Great Gamers one of the Great Gamers video of he unboxing a iOS 8.4.1 iPhone 4S, iPhone 4S, what I well I saw him like fixing the date and time before he started doing tests, before he started using it, and then when I got mine, I was like, yeah, okay, I know what to do now. I won't copy just like I did with that Y4S. So, yeah, so that's what I realized, and then in like I think January 23rd is the date where my 6S, where my Rose Gold 6S and my iPhone 4 broke. I dropped both of them into the pool by accident, and then they got water damaged, and then I waited for like kind of a week and they still don't come back to life. And then in February he gave me another 6S, and then well, at first I dropped the iPod Touch 7 in water, and then I just water tested the 6S he gave me. Really stupid how I did that, because it's really stupid how I did that, because it's because that's like destroying your own reward, and it's really stupid. So yes, I get it. Destroying tech is a waste of money. Yeah, I get it. Destroying tech is a waste of money. Now, still. And then I made a video called Mistakes and How to Solve Them, because I feel like that video can help me not break tech. And then later on, I sticked with 4 iPhones and my personal iPad 7th gen. And it turns out to be really good until like March 2000. In March 2021, there's no destructions. Besides, my mom broke my iPad 7th gen, and then I got an iPad 8th gen, and then I asked my dad to buy me another iPhone 4, but he bought me a 4S instead. But when I first got it, it didn't connect to App Store, but then I realized, yes, I get it now. Every iPhone 4 and 4Ss from now on, every iPhone 4 and 4Ss I'm getting from now on, first things to do, always fix the date and time. So, yeah, then I did fix the date and time. And then I asked my dad for some more devices, and then I got like 5 new devices. Another 6S, another 8 Plus, a SE first gen that's 32 gigabytes space gray, and 2 iPhone 4s and the iPod Touch 4. The reason how I got this many by asking my parents, because I feel like my parents are just thinking that I am forcing him to buy me some new phones. Like I was like, Dad, can you please buy me some more phones? And I was like, and he was basically working that time, and then he and then for the second or third time I asked him to buy me some more phones again. He was like, fine, I'll get you some phones, okay? Just chill. That's what he said to me, and then he bought me a total of 5 phones. Well, actually 4, yeah, 5 phones. Including this iPod is 5 phones. Including the iPod Touch 4 is 5 phones in total. Yeah, 4 phones in total. Yes. So, like what I said, for the first time he didn't answer, and for the second and third time he was like, fine, I'll get you. He's like, fine, I'll get you some phones, okay? Just chill. Yeah, he thinks that I was forcing him when I asked my parents to buy me some more phones, and he did on eBay. So yeah, and then all up to now, my phone collection has been doing great. Well, my mom's 10R broke, and I'm not sure if I still have it now. Don't know where it is right now, but I just wanna stick with my working devices. So yeah, guys, hope you guys liked this video. Anyways, if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Man, I'm so tired of talking too much. Bye, guys.